sababu nauli za kisi zote zinapungua zote, inakuja hata kwenye macho, alafu inakuja na ni wakati mmoja
nakunywa maji maji mingi
kwanza maji moja
kama 3 liters kila siku nzuri. Alafu you can give dawa ya typhoid tena, lakini kuna dawa ya so that you can sawa sawa. Kuna dawa nyingine itatusaidia
jioni pale kwa kuona kuna tesa Chris mkaweze kupata huduma wa voluntourism.
So how does it feel to be back?
I don't like it. Yeah. It's hard. I feel like when I talk to friends about my last 9 months, I feel like there's just a huge disconnect with what's going on in their lives and what happened in my last 9 months, and I don't know how to explain that. So, friends are moving in with boyfriends or getting jobs or new apartments, and I just feel like what I did doesn't connect in the least. So it's kind of hard. You feel a little isolated from kind of everywhere. You're not in Kenya, you're not here, you're just kind of somewhere in between.
Would you go back?
Yes, I would go back. Absolutely.
So Maggie, what does your day look like today?
go to Swahili class.
Uh-huh.
I think tomorrow's gonna be my last one.
Alright.
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Wednesday. You're not gonna make it Thursday or Friday?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I have Stephen ministry tonight, so I will get up briefly and then off again. So you might be on your own for dinner.
Oh.
Okay?
Is Dad coming home tonight?
He thought he'd have to work pretty late tonight.
Oh. That's sad. I'm really on my own for dinner.
You're good at making food. I'm gonna have to head out here pretty quick.
Do you need me to walk the dogs then?
Maybe, yeah. Later time. I should be okay when I get home. I don't have a meeting after school,
Oh, okay.
so I should be good.
Okay.
Have a good day, Maggie.
Thanks.
I love you very
Me
much.
too.
Catch ya in a few hours.
Okay. See ya.
Bye, honey.
Have you been following any news about Kenya in there?
Do they have stuff in?
Yeah, every once in a while they do.
I saw I've been reading a lot of stuff on Somalia.
Yeah, with that new president or prime minister.
Mm-hmm. The last thing I saw about Kenya was the drought. Did you see that Honduran president's back?
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he back in office or back in the country? I wonder.
The guy
guy had been traveling and apparently didn't have access to email, so he just sent an email, I think like on Friday, saying, you know, the 4 days we can be in Kenya would be about, you know, would be just fine. Come on over. So then that set in motion all the ticketing.
I see.
The whole thing of disconnect. Where do you belong? Do you belong here? Do you belong in Kenya? I mean, you're saying, I don't know. I'm just really curious.
So am I. I don't feel like I have any of the answers. I think that the last 9 months was a confirmation for me that this is what I love to do, and I want to keep doing it, but I don't really know exactly where or how or when or any of those things, so.
You'll find the seatbelt sign in the panel above your head. When it's on, you must fasten your seatbelt. We'll provide extension seatbelts for infants. We suggest you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible during our flight, even when the sign is off. Finally, take a look at the safety card in the seat pocket. If you have any questions, please ask your crew. We hope you have a relaxed and enjoyable flight.
Noting, there's a lot of activity.
You and the TA. Mom, I like that sweater. Is it new? Oh, very nice. Yeah, I like it. It's orange. Is it orange? Yeah.
There was just, yeah, diet wasn't that much of an adjustment, but I'm lactose intolerant, which means that I really shouldn't be drinking milk. Kenyans have tea like twice a day, every day, and it's already brewed with milk. So there was that whole adjustment of, okay, how do I handle this and not kill myself and be polite and not refuse tea all the time, and small things like that, that kind of make me laugh. And then I think the biggest adjustment was that I never quite got comfortable with was the attention, because I stick out, you know. I'm very white in a very black country, and it was, I'm not used to that, and I don't like that. I don't want to be a person that people pay a lot of attention to. I just want to be able to, you know, do my thing, and that took a lot to get used to. People yelling, you know, whenever you're commuting to work, Mzungu, Mzungu, and it's like, you guys see me every morning. Why haven't you gotten used to it yet? Just the idea of people paid much more attention to me than I'm comfortable with, and that took some adjustment, and I never really got used to it. And now that I'm back at home, I don't have people staring at me as I walk down the street, and that's kind of nice. That was probably the biggest adjustment.
You didn't even tell me you're lactose intolerant.
See, I shouldn't have even said it. Don't tell people, please.
You're unbelievable.
Are you hearing me? You won't tell people. Ken!
We give me tea every morning.
You won't tell people.
We give me tea every single morning.
It's okay. Obviously it's okay. I'm okay. You won't tell people, right?
Oh my goodness.
Ken.
And actually, that's sad.
Stop! Will you not tell people, please? Will you tell me that you're not going to tell people?
Hey.
Ken, you still haven't agreed.
Let's just continue this.
I need you to do me a favor.
And not tell people.
Not tell people, please.
Okay. I hear you. Alright.
Please.
Alright.
Thank you. You know I'll be upset if you tell guys.
Okay, I remember that. Would you go back?
I'm so stuck on this lactose issue. Are you gonna tell people?
No, I won't. I won't.
Yes, I would go back. Absolutely.
Come over and have a seat on one of these chairs. Do you have any burning or medication cortisone?
Sasa nenda kuchukua dawa ya fungus. Just straight up. Now bye.
That's a good question. I think when it got really hard, when there were days that were overwhelming, or I missed home, or each time it'd be something a little bit different, and I would feel like it got really hard. I think God just kind of comforted me when those times came. He always showed me a reason, why I'm here.
Kuna mtoto? Breastfeeding? Okay. Ngoja kidogo.
I saw poverty in Honduras, and I saw how anyone and everyone needs healthcare. They need to be healthy, to be able to provide for their families, to be able to carry children, to be able to survive. You need to be healthy. So how do you expect someone who's debilitated because of tuberculosis or end-stage AIDS, how do we expect them to make money and send their kids to school while they're sick? It's just not fair. And if they don't have the money to become well, where's justice in that?
Kuna antibiotic hizi shida nzuri sana. Alafu kuna wash na vitamins. Sasa mtoto kwenye this one, you weka dawa yenyewe inaenda katika sasa enda kwa pharmacy kwa dawa hapo.
that if we look at the big picture, we get overwhelmed easily. Wouldn't it be great if in 10 years HIV wasn't affecting our babies anymore? In caring, I think more money will go towards finding a vaccine for HIV. I think we don't have one right now because in the West we have money and we're selfish, and HIV hasn't really hit us as hard as it has in other poor countries, and so we don't pour our money into that. If the virus just kind of fizzled out because we didn't have any more babies with it and no one transmitted it, wouldn't that be great? But then that's a huge challenge to look at, and as soon as you start thinking of the logistics behind that, doesn't seem possible. And what I fear is looking at these big challenges as too big, and so then you don't end up doing anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now. Okay. You too.
Are you serious? Which patient? Which patient is the patient you brought the last time? Around 4. Oh, that was Rose. From Paris. She's still there. She has everything. She just wakes up and goes. This one is for you.
Oh, asante.
But yeah, I'm bringing you back to Kenya.
God was here. Maybe. Okay, I'll miss you for that.
How are you feeling today? I mean, it's your last day. Isn't it?
Yeah. They had a farewell party for me, and I told them at that farewell party that I don't think I cried this much since I left home, leaving my mom and dad. So these guys have become like family. When patients come, and then I tell them to come back in like 3 months, or for family planning, or Monday for a dressing change. I know I won't be there. That's been hard today. Started a patient on ARVs today, and I'd like to see how she does, and yeah, I'll miss that.
We would tell them that you won't be here next Monday.
I didn't tell him. I told like two patients that we have one show that's coming for dressing changes. She's been coming for like 2 months now, and her case was, I felt like we fought for her because her whole leg was infected with this wound, and she was incontinent, so she was urinating on it, and then it was just growing, so we needed to get some medicine to help with that problem of incontinence, and so we didn't have it here, so we went to town. Actually, we went to so many chemists in town looking for this medicine, and then we finally found it, So we got like a month's supply, and then since then her wound's been healing really well. So it's been fun to watch her, and she doesn't speak any English, and she barely speaks Kiswahili, she mainly speaks Kikuyu. So it's just been fun getting to know her even without words, you know, when you spend so much time with a person. So I tried to tell her I won't be there. She was shocked. She almost looked angry. But she'll be okay. But I'd like to, you know, follow through with her. And another woman that's pregnant, and she went into the hospital today for labor pains, but she's not due till July. So just things like that. But I told her I won't be there on Monday. Beyond that, it's easier to just go. Goodbyes are a reminder that this world isn't as it's supposed to be. In heaven they don't say goodbye. So it's something to look forward to. You know, one day we won't have to say goodbyes.
Each transition is still very confusing, and you still wonder, how does this all work and make sense? But just because it doesn't fit and it doesn't make sense in my mind, how you go from one U.S. to Kenya and back and forth in different lifestyles, it doesn't mean that we should just quit. So doing that, I don't know how I could do something different unless it's following that same kind of path of giving people health so that they can get themselves, have a chance to get themselves or their kids or the next generation out of poverty. That's what I'll do. I think that poverty and healthcare are intertwined very tightly. We're called to fight for those things, fight against those things, to kind of practice God's economy, where if we have something, we give it to someone.